Rick Ness, Parker Schnabel, and Tony Beets are the stars of Discovery's #1 show, Gold Rush.
Well, Gold Rush, I mean, when we heard about a show about mining for gold, I just have those, impressions of a gold prospector.
Yeah, I think it's a great premise for a show, and it's doing well.
Parker Schnabel didn't just get rich, he took it. From feuds with Tony Beets, to public clashes with Todd Hoffman, to risking $15 million on ground that almost buried him in debt. He made millions before most people leave college. He bought machines that cost more than mansions, and he built a mining empire before 30. But every ounce of gold came with a fight, and some of those fights nearly cost him everything. Parker Schnabel grew up in Haines, Alaska. Population, about 1,700 people, surrounded by mountains, cut off by long winters. If something broke, you fixed it yourself. At 5 years old, he wasn't playing with toy trucks. He was operating real loaders at Big Nugget Mine under the watch of his grandfather, John Schnabel. The machines were loud. The ground was frozen. Mistakes were expensive. By the time most kids were learning long division, Parker was learning how to move pay dirt and read the land. That early pressure shaped him. Work came before comfort. Results came before excuses. Then everything changed. In March 2016, John Schnabel passed away at 96. The mentor was gone. The mine was now Parker's responsibility. He was still a teenager. The weight was real. Instead of leaving for college, he made a decision that shocked everyone. He took his $663,000 college fund and bought mining equipment. No backup plan, no safety net. It was all in. One season could prove him right. One bad run could end it before it began. And the Yukon was waiting. At 16, Parker stepped into two worlds at once: the Yukon goldfields and national television. Producers from Gold Rush were unsure about a teenage mine boss. A kid running from grown men. It sounded risky, but once the cameras rolled, the doubt faded. Parker spoke in numbers: yards per hour, fuel burn rates, ounce projections. He wasn't acting, he was calculating. When he signed his first contract, he reportedly negotiated around $25,000 per episode. For a teenager, that number was staggering, but the real money was still in the ground. His first independent seasons in the Klondike were brutal. Equipment stalled, ground disappointed, and royalty payments to Tony Beets climbed fast. 15% on early ounces, then 20, then 25% past certain thresholds. One strong season could still leave him nearly broke. He learned quickly that mining gold and keeping gold were two different battles. By age 18, he was running his own crew. By his early 20s, when he was pulling in over 1,000 ounces in a single season, the kid wasn't surviving, he was scaling, and the numbers were about to explode. The turning point came fast. During one Klondike season, Parker and his crew pulled in over 1,000 ounces of gold. At the time, that haul was worth more than $1.7 million. He wasn't even 25. Most people his age were starting entry-level jobs. Parker was counting ounces by the thousand. By 24, he had mined more than $13 million worth of gold. The numbers changed how the industry saw him. He wasn't the kid anymore. He was competition. His earnings from Gold Rush climbed too, from $25,000 per episode to as high as $100,000. A full season could bring in around $2 million before a single ounce was weighed. But the real flex wasn't income, it was a scale. Bigger wash plants, larger crews, longer cuts. He reinvested almost everything back into the ground. No mansions, no headline-grabbing splurges, just equipment and expansion. That strategy built momentum, and momentum gave him confidence. Then came the move that stunned even veteran miners: a $15 million bet on Dominion Creek, the kind of bet that doesn't allow mistakes. In his late 20s, Parker made the biggest move of his career. He bought Dominion Creek for $15 million. The ground was believed to hold as much as $200 million in gold. But belief doesn't pay bills. To break even, he would need to mine roughly 10,000 ounces per year for 6 straight seasons. Miss that target, and the math collapses. The first weeks were rough. Frozen pay, broken equipment, low recovery numbers. In one stretch, the crew pulled only a fraction of projected gold. Costs kept stacking: fuel, repairs, labor. At one point in 2024, his cash reserves reportedly dropped to around $78,000. For an operation that burns tens of thousands a day, that number's dangerous. He even pawned a 1957 Chevrolet that once belonged to his grandfather to cover payroll. It nearly broke him. But instead of retreating, he doubled down. New pumps, new cuts, new strategy. The pressure was constant. Dominion Creek wasn't just a claim, it was a test, and not everyone believed he would pass it. Money changed the scale. It also changed the enemies. His deal with Tony Beets was supposed to be simple. Lease the ground, pay the royalty, mine the gold. But the structure climbed fast. 15% on early ounces, then 20, then 25% past 6,000 ounces. In one strong season, Parker calculated he would hand over nearly $2 million in royalties alone. He publicly admitted it could push him toward bankruptcy. Tension exploded on camera. Accusations, contract disputes, open shouting matches in the yard. The mentor became the rival. Then there was Todd Hoffman. Parker once bought a wash plant from him for roughly 700 ounces of gold, about $46,000 at the time. Todd thought it was scrap. Parker turned it profitable. The rivalry turned personal, crew fights, public criticism, a generational clash over respect and results. By 2018, Todd had left the show. Parker stayed, but victory in mining never stays quiet for long. Because while he was winning on screen, something else in his life was starting to slip. Even as Parker's mines boomed, his personal life felt the strain. In 2016, he met Ashley Ewell, a veterinary nurse from Australia. She worked alongside him in the gold room and shared long to grueling days at the mine. By 2017, after seasons of late nights and high-stakes operations, Parker admitted that their breakup was one of his biggest regrets. He said he hadn't prioritized her, despite pulling in over $10 million that year. Romance rumors persisted. In 2018, Parker was spotted with Sheena Cowell, a British TV professional, but neither confirmed a relationship. Later, he teamed up with Tyler Mahoney, another young gold prospector, sparking speculation. But again, nothing official surfaced. Outside relationships, production drama added fuel. In 2018, his cameraman, James Lavelle, pushed him into dangerous situations. A 3-hour shouting match nearly ended the project. The resulting lawsuit cost the company hundreds of thousands. Through it all, Parker remained focused on his empire. Vegas trips, hunting, one and even a World Series game with his father were small escapes from a world where millions were literally on the line. The cameras captured the gold. They didn't capture the stress, the near collapses, or the moments that could have ended everything. By 2024, Parker Schnabel's crew had pulled in over $24 million in a single season. His earnings from Gold Rush alone reportedly reached $2 million per season. Yet he avoided flashy mansions and exotic cars. His wealth stayed in the mines. Custom Fords, Mercedes G-Wagons, and ATVs scattered across claims. Properties in Haines, Alaska, and the Yukon. But even with all that, he insisted, I don't really spend on possessions. Experiences matter more. Every year, the crew traveled, hunting, Vegas runs, trips abroad. Every ounce mined funded the next expansion, the next risk. And now, poor Parker's on the edge again. He has stakes in new claims, equipment is upgraded, crews are growing. But Dominion Creek proved one thing. Gold comes with risk, and risk comes with consequences. One season could make millions, or break everything he's built. The cameras will show the gold, the headlines will show the luxury. But what they won't show is what Parker is about to risk next. Because when millions are on the line and rivals are watching, the story's never really over. The next chapter? Nobody knows yet.